welcome to the Geek Legion of Doom, and this is going to be my July 2020 update. And it's not a huge one, as Blu-ray Ben would say. It's about quality, not quantity this month. But we are going to talk about a Funko Pop first of all. This is my latest purchase. Got this today. I'm filming this, which is the 28th of July, and I don't really get that many Funko Pops, but I do like the Masters of the Universe ones. And this is a Clawful, who is a bad guy, as you can probably tell by the face. And this is a convention exclusive, even though there's not really been conventions this year. And I actually got this from eBay, and I got it in this. I have to give the shout out to the seller really, because he sent it in this very hard plastic box, which I thought was absolutely fantastic. I mean, I needed to buy the odd Masters of the Universe one, but I thought, when I had a look alone, in these cases they were £10 each on their own. So I thought that was very, very generous of them. So yeah, so that is Clawful from Masters of the Universe. Okay, on to some steelbooks. Now I'm sure many people have picked this one up. And that, of course, is Star Wars A New Hope, or Star Wars as I like to call it. This is the Zavvi exclusive 4K steelbook that sold out fairly quickly. They had a small amount back in stock again, but that kind of sold out. And, of course, the big thing here is the classic artwork on the cover here, which was fantastic and a real kind of like selling point. They've done, Empire and Return of the Jedi have both had pre-orders for that as well. But to me, Star Wars is such a classic film on its own, and I was so happy to get this particular artwork. I do think it's one of the best posters ever made. If you know me, you know I like some Marvel action, and this one is the Captain Marvel Zavvi lenticular steelbook. I got the 3D ones. I don't have 3D or 4K, so I just go for the cheaper one, and then I don't intend to get either one of those, but obviously I just want the steelbook. My order was actually a week late, so everyone had got their orders. Mine hadn't turned up. I had emailed Zavvi, and they'd forgot to send it out. Cheers. But they turned up a week later, so I got it in the end. And that is true of this one as well, which was the Avengers Endgame. Again, the lenticular Blu-ray steelbook. Again, it's the 3D version, not the 4K, purely because it's just a little cheaper. And I honestly, I've got so many copies of these films, I'm not going to watch them. I actually don't like 4K. I think it shows up too many flaws in the film. I like having a slightly, not quite as crisp image. I think it kind of blends in the special effects a little better. That's my personal opinion on 4K. Anyway, this is a nice steelbook. And I've noticed, I don't know if anyone else has noticed, how they have changed the BBFC logo here. It doesn't have the kind of the BBFC in the background there. Anyway, that is the Endgame steelbook. And then we have the Hulk. This is the Ang Lee Hulk, and Zavvi put this out a little while ago, and it was just, I thought it was incredibly expensive for an old film. They had the two Hulk films, 35 quid a piece, which I thought was ridiculously expensive for an old film. I didn't get them, and I thought, well, do you know what, I'll just pick them up on the secondary market, and I got this one for £20 off eBay, and it's brand new, sealed and everything. However, put a pin in that, because I've actually accidentally double dipped with this one. So there's that one. Because I also managed to pick up a little later the Hulk collection, which is both the Ang Lee Hulk and the kind of the Marvel with the MC Universe one. Now I put it in this protective box here. So this one, it was opened. Now you can see here it's got the Hulk PET sleeve, so I'm just going to leave that in there. As it is open, I will do a brief unboxing for it. So unusually with Zavvi, they have actually numbered this one, which is quite good. So you have a hard cardboard metallic finish box. You pull this puppy open, and then what you get a reprint of the original Hulk comic. You get a kind of a little book giving you some details of both films. It's reversible. And then you have the two steelbooks. That is the MCU Edward Norton Hulk one, and it has like a die-cut sleeve where you pull it out and you have the steelbook. And then I have now 2 copies of this one, but obviously this is part of the pack. Doesn't have its own individual J card. I've got to say, I think the artwork is a bit crap, to be honest. It's meant to be sort of comic book style artwork. I get it. I think it looks a bit crappy, if I'm honest. Next up, we have the Rambo trilogy 4K steelbook. Obviously, the first 3 Rambo movies. This is actually quite a tends to be quite expensive, this steelbook. I got it for a fairly cheap price, and I've said this as a trick on eBay. The seller had misspelt this, and therefore it kind of went under the radar through a lot of collectors, and I picked it up for less than £20. So, you know, pretty happy to get that for less than £20. An absolute steal. Great condition. Got the J card and all of that. You can get these films separately on 4K, but I think this trilogy one was only released in Germany. And speaking about another bargain, you may or may not know I am a big Arnie fan, and I'm trying to get as many Arnie steelbooks as I can. And there's one of these premium companies called HDZeta, and they tend to be quite expensive, and I'm not the sort of person to get all of those things, but you know, I want to get one of them because the actual steelbook is different. Anyway, this is the lenticular slip version. I actually prefer just the actual steelbook on its own, minus the extra paperwork, to be honest. This is what I got because I got this for cheap, and it's limited to 1,100. And the reason why I got this for cheap, again, this was on eBay, and I'm going to do that unboxing because this one was unsealed, and that's part of the reason why it's obviously a little cheaper. But also, the steelbook was listed as slightly damaged, and it is, but to be honest with you, it's not all that bad. But anyway, let's have a look at this first of all. So you've got the lenticular between Arnie and obviously the Terminator endoskeleton. Better look at the back. You've got obviously like a little credit card type thing. So let's have a look. Nice hard card base there. Let's have a look at the actual steelbook first. And this is the reason why I got it, because you can't get this steelbook outside of the HDZeta catalogue. Now, as I said, originally I wanted just this with the regular J card, but to be honest with you, I picked this up for such a cheap price. I was like, well, you know, at least I've got it. And God, I can't even remember what the damage was now. It's just ever so slightly warped. Yeah, but to be honest with you, it really isn't that bad. I mean, I can't even remember where the damage is. I can't even see it whilst I'm doing this. Yeah, I think it's just a little pressed down in the corner here. I don't know how well that shows up. Let me just try and catch the light. There, you can probably see it there. So a little dented. Because of that, this was just really, really cheap. So there you go. So not only did you get the steelbook, but I think the seller had kind of made a big deal about it and was kind of obviously put other bidders off. So yeah, I got it for a song. So you get the obviously this little card sleeve, and you get a number of of lobby cards in there, which was nice. And then quite a nice, again, quality card, little book. And this is actually in English as well, considering this is not an English release. It's quite good. And there you go. So that is the HDZeta Terminator Lenticular Full Slip Edition. Please let me know, out of the editions that I have bought this month, or even the Funko Pop, which did you like the best? Which was your favourite dish? And yeah, have you ever got like a real bargain off eBay? I'm curious. I actually spoke to Carlos from Eastwood for Life fan about kind of like getting bargains, and I gave him a couple of tips. So hopefully you'll pick something up. But I've managed to be quite lucky and pick up a few decent things off eBay because people have, listed it poorly or what have you. Anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'd appreciate it. Or give us a like, and I'll look forward to seeing you next month. Bye for now.